Be on in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, howdy and hello. How are we doing tonight? I was just thinking about all the cool stuff they got going on this month. It's just lots to do, especially if you're a newer player. So the extra quests, which open up today, the new Stones quest opened up today. The completion of Chapter 1 for the Mind Stone, which helps Iron Man, OG Iron Man out. I went ahead and did Epic and Master, but saved some of the others so that we can go through it. They're fairly easy. Like, nothing to really get excited about. Nothing too hard there. I take the OPT event anyway. How about you guys? How are you doing tonight? So I don't believe any of these actually get hard until you get to probably in the Ebony Maw side of things. Into the Master or Epic is when it gets a little more rough if you don't have the stones on an Avenger of some sort. Because that degen is it's a killer. So I don't think you can get through it without having at least one of those guys in there. Just they got too much health and too much stuff going on. But I digress, because it is what it is. You know, I should have brought Ronin in for this. That's what I should have done. Maybe on the second pass is what I'll do. I'll go grab the Ronin group so you guys can see him more in action. He's funny. He's growing on me. He's got a lot of hidden utility that you gotta kind of uncover a little bit. But he's got some good potential and he's a lot of fun to. His animations are fun. I was a little trepidatious at first, but he's growing on me. He's growing on me. Is there anything you guys would like to see or have questions about him, Ronin in particular? I'd be happy to show you anything you'd like to see. Fun stuff. Sometimes the AI is just silly. Just silly. So this particular one is pretty easy. I mean, straightforward. I don't think any of them are even awakened, even at the high levels. I don't think any of them are. You could get 1 through 6 stars at the end. But they're still unawakened, so they don't have a lot of these guys. They don't hit or do much for them if they don't have the awakened ability. But I will switch up. I'll get Ronin now. That'll be fun. And then we got lots. Oh my gosh, I've been saving crystals for so long. I have so many now. It's kind of crazy, really. All right, back in here. We're gonna edit this team. Let me find my 4-star Ronin. There he is. And let's put together this team again. I think we passed Ant-Man, went with Nightcrawler, went with Moon Knight, and the power gain from Black Widow. That's the team I was rolling with. Such an odd look. But they'll be alright, right? They'll be good. Alright. So, I can almost guarantee you he's gonna rip this up. Ronin's just gonna rip this thing apart. Pretty much guarantee it. Yep. I like his, when you have all these synergies like I do, he gets that block. 50% chance to bleed on block, so it feels a lot like Blade when you do a parry. Or, the cool thing is you don't have to even be parrying for it to do it. Like if they just hit into you. Let's see if I can get him to do it. See, he can just bleed by hitting into me. I don't have to parry him. That's pretty cool. That's a cool feature. And it's half. It's 50%, I believe. And he's got a lot of utility. Like I can put him in different stances. Like none of these guys are gonna last long enough, but I can put him in different stances, and those stances will do different things for you. Like one of them gives you extra bleed, one of them gives you a perfect block chance, one of them gives you extra cruelty. It's fun stuff though. Good stuff. Like he's ripping them apart, man. 2 hits. See how he does against Domino. Which I was going to assume is going to be just fine. We'll probably end up going into like a Master again. So they did, I think, push the fix for Havoc and Master, by the way. I don't know if you guys are aware. There was an issue where Havoc was starting out with 3 bars of power instead of 2. And he was basically insta-killing people. I think that was on Master mode. I don't remember running into it on Uncollected, so. But I believe they pushed the fix for it earlier today. If it hasn't been pushed, then it's getting pushed early tomorrow. There was something else with Domino too. They were looking into one of her bleeds were either not going off or going off too much, one of the two. He's got a really nice back swipe. Which is really good for dodging out of the way, because it's also when you get your stances when he does that. If any of these guys live long enough for me to show you. Not that I'm complaining, because that would be not fun of me. He just rips them apart, man. Which I'm happy to see. I'm happy to see that they keep bringing in people that are good or even great. Because they had a long spell where they'd have maybe one of the batch of like 5. That was worth it. Now they're getting more repetitive, although I've heard a lot of grumblings about, well, they're just bringing up champs to single out other champs. And that may be the way that they have to try to rebalance things. I'm not sure. But either way, I mean, it is what it is. I still use some of my old champs, so they're not completely inundated yet. And probably, hopefully, never will be. Like, Hyperion's a great example. Like, I use him a ton. And he still does awesome. I think he always will. Racking up those solo quests. Oh, I did get, I didn't mean to put Nightcrawler in. I did get a really cool, starter account, Prime starter account, to eventually show and put some content up for you guys with. Kind of like how I did it coming up, how who I leveled up first, what my masteries were coming up. So I'll do some good content on that beginner stuff. Put that out there for you guys. It's gonna be fun. I'll have a good time doing it, I'm sure. Last lane on this one. Just racking up the Avenger solo kills. I think he does have the Avenger label, doesn't he? You know, I never looked. Let's look at that. I never actually saw if he did. So he is. So he has damage over time and hero and Avengers. And he's a medium. Well, that's really cool. Good to know. Good to know. I wonder if... No, they have to have a stone. What if he's going to get a stone? I forgot who all the champs were. But 6 champs they were. I could look it up, I just don't want to right now. Heck, by the time this is over, I might have all those done. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Electra. No chance. 3 hits. Oh, that's just crazy. We got Electra, Loki, Sabretooth? Is that right? Who's next? OG Cap, OG Airman, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Hulk. Okay, cool. So, and what's up, Mike? I would say when Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Hulk come, that might be when I would go for, personally, for the epic and it's OG Hulk, right? It's not Ragnarok or it's all OG stuff, right? I might bring up Hawkeye. No worries, man. I appreciate what you gave me. It's more than I was coming up with. But I think I would use Hulk for most of it. Maybe Black Widow for some of it. I'm just talking about the Epic and Master for the Ebony Maw portion. Oh, Thor would be a good one too, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have him though, as a 5-star. Maybe I do. As long as I get one that has a stone that can be used, that's who I'll use. I might take either Hawkeye or Hulk up to rank 4 if I need it. Shouldn't though. Man, Ronin he's really fun to play. His animations are pretty kick-ass. Ah, yeah. OG, gotcha. Thank you, Mike. Mikester. I've been saving those, look at that, I have 111,000 of these Last Stand shards. Which, hopefully I'll be opening up here tonight. But I did, like I said, I wanted to get you guys some good Ronin in. And maybe we'll just do a Ronin on Ronin. Same team. From what I've seen, yes and no. The no is it can still be done, but it has to be done with one of them that has a stone, and it's because of that degen they give you, that terrible 100% health degen. That starts out, I think it starts out in, it starts really effective, in Master mode. But by the time you get to Epic, it's pretty well impossible. Without having to use a ton of resources to get through it. Oh, really? That's what I get for talking. So his back goes as far back as like Void's does. Which is really nice. It's nice for it to go all the way back. His different stances are really fun to get into, too. Like, you hit, like, a certain number of light attacks and you dash back to make it start. And if you want to keep it, then you just continue with your combo. If you don't want to keep it, then you stop at however many you need. I think they did start... I think they did fix that. If it isn't fixed now, it's getting fixed either tonight or tomorrow morning. So, which was just stupid what was going on there. Yeah, started Havoc with 3 and then instant kill you. It's at least they understood their mistakes. It wasn't just epic, man. It was master mode too. That's it's just stupid. Stupid. I was hoping to get that That's alright. I was having fun with it. So, you gotta get it down to where you have those, depending on which stance you want. First one's guard stance, second one is... what was it? Let me see it again. Yeah, it's really dumb. Oh, are you talking about the stances, or are you talking about the... Oh, that. His arc overload. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I just read the rest of what you said. Yes, you're absolutely right. It is stupid. I think them doing this the way they're doing it, I don't know what made them do it, but now they're kind of boxed in. They kind of have to continue to do it. Stupid. Until they figure out a different way to balance it out a little bit. Alright, so the first one's guard, second one's wrath. That defensive ability, actually, 40%. Third one is bleeds. So it's the... Okay, wrath, second. Guard first. Okay. These are fun to figure out, his stances. So really I want the second one, which is the Wrath, more than anything. I want his defensive ability actually gone. There we go. Bam. With the cat path, the dupe tucked, but it wasn't really a big deal. What rank is your cap? What rank did you use? Sorry. So let's reduce his ability accuracy and see if he doesn't stop auto blocking. Nope, wrong stance. Okay, and you didn't really have any problems with the 235 unduped? That's awesome. I don't think any of my Avengers are actually past rank 1. Sadly, maybe Hulk is, because I used to use him in AQ all the time. That's really good though, man. How many hits did it take you? Do you remember? I think I did it with the I did, what was it? Sabretooth with rank 1 Iron Man. Yeah, right. I did it with the rank 1 Iron Man. It was 121 hits. What it took me. So, I mean, it wasn't terrible. It felt like a little bit longer of a fight, obviously. Yeah, how many more berries? That was fun. So we both had the the evade hit for a little while, so we were both dodging. That was funny. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is. You really need the arc overload for some of it, especially the block damage and stuff. At that level, where do I need to go? Oh, so I missed that one path. I'm digging on Ronin though. I mean, the more I'm playing him, the more he's growing on me. I like the fact that he could do bleed, even when he was just blocking. And I think he's got the ability to block projectiles as a parry. Yeah, he can block projectiles. Well, who can tank a special 3 right out of the gate if they're built up? Is there anybody? You'd have to have a combo for like Gwynpool. You'd have to have high health. Maybe a Void with his high health pool. He might be able to. He'd have to be pretty beefy though. Can't really think of two. Oh, Emma Frost, maybe. Oh, I ran right into his fist. That's funny. I don't know either. It should, because the ice armor should be any attack energy or physical. So maybe an Iceman coming out with those ice shields. You'd have to have him duped, though. No, I guess they don't have to have him duped, but... It's still going to take damage, just not going to take a ton. Maybe a Mephisto with 3 charges who could regen after he goes down to 0. Or, a Heimdall. Heimdall synergy version would be able to do it. Like a Hela Heimdall, Thor, Angela. That group, they could probably do it. Right. What I like about Ronin also is he does, like X-23. If they don't bleed, then he gets extra cruelty and stacks it, which is really cool. Yeah, at that point, Mike, it's just a matter of how if you can out damage him faster than the degen, which probably in most cases won't be able to. I guess if you got really lucky on RNG and went complete ham on him and never let him actually attack, well, that's not going to work either. It's just, I don't know. Obviously, it was a mistake. Hopefully, it's fixed, though. Hopefully. Okay, I want to see how Ronin does against the Human Torch. That's a good question. Because I would think he's actually not going to be so good here. Maybe he will. We got the perfect block going on. Oh no, I just increased the bleeds. I'm really liking him, guys. He's so far so good. I will probably like Ebony Maw better, maybe even Cold Obsidian better, but I mean, as far as what he does and what he can do, once you just get a little bit of learning curve to get him down, he's really fun. He's got really good intercepting. Yeah, I'm digging it. I completely messed up that one. Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah. I messed up pretty good and still was able to come back on that easily. Like it. What did I get out of that? Did I max that one out now? I hope. Nope. Wow, that's 101? Holy crap. So all those give you these crystals, right? For the last stand crystals, which should be going on for a little while. Those are what I want. I want to get those 5-star awakening gems. Let's see. That was from the cap earlier I got. Open those out. Would like to see how my luck's doing. Let's test my luck. There's been a lot of talk that these have gone down in their drop rate too, which is very possible. Get you hooked on it and then take it back away. Ah, one more. See, they got me hooked on it. Ah, 1 3-star, 1 4-star. Alright, we'll get to those later. I don't want to bust them all now. So let's get back into it. Oh, almost forgot. I didn't almost forget. I just saw it. I do need to help people out, since they're probably helping me. Help your alliance mates out, guys. Hit those help buttons. Alright, back to... not this one, this one. Let's see how he does against the coal, the obsidian. That always bothered me about the MCU. Them calling coal obsidian coal obsidian. Because in the comics, the group was called Coal Obsidian. And Coal Obsidian is actually Black Dwarf. And why they changed it, no clue. But, it is what it is. They're all children of Thanos. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you know what? I wonder if Ronin could do that, what you're talking about, Likester. I wonder if Ronin could, if you get him into that second, which that would be the hard part. If he could actually You could actually do that. Hmm. Things to think about. I know he did really good against Magic last time. I did do this one with him, I believe. See right there, I just reduced her ability actually, so she shouldn't be able to hit Limbo as often. I like it. I like it. I like it. This will be a tougher one. So I have to get it second light hit quickly to get that shock damage to go away. We'll see. Yeah, now I'm not getting it. It is bad. Look at that. That's awesome. So I wonder then if, like, if you keep that up, if he would be really good against somebody like Unstoppable Colossus, where you could just reduce that Unstoppable. Kind of like Blade does, right? Blade does it 40% of the time, plus an extra something when Ghost Rider's with him. He should be able to stop her passive Furies. That's just awesome. The more you know, the more you figure it out, the more they get pretty awesome. So again, what we'll have to do is stop his power gain at 30% or whatever with the ability action reduction. Like that. Yep. He might be one of my new favorites there, guys. He's got some massive potential. And he's doing things that should be done by a Ronin. The ability, the reductions and cruelties. That one wasn't so great. That's he's really good. Like, I'm enjoying the hell out of playing with it. I enjoyed it better than I did Johnny Storm. And I enjoyed him better than I did pretty much any of the others so far. Like, he was fun to figure out and learn. And even while you're learning, you're still doing some pretty decent stuff to people. Then once you figure him out, he's really goes kind of crazy. I love it. I love it. So I guess that was a good one. That was a good job. All right, let's check him out against a Korg, right? Because that seems to be a pretty bad one since Korg can. Well, I don't know because you're doing a lot of those lights. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Take away his Nah, not so bad. Not so bad. Like, I could use him. I could see using him in AQ, or sorry, AW against a Korg. Maybe not as a 4-star, but certainly he's got some good potential there. Alright, let's see how he does against the non-bleedable because he stacks those cruelties instead of bleeds. So let's see how we do. Should be really good. I've already got 2 stacks of cruelty. It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know, I just realized my thing isn't showing up. There we are. There we go. Sorry about that. That wasn't very nice of me. Oh, let's see. Ronin shouldn't be too much of an issue. If you haven't got enough practice fighting Ronin this last month, I'm sorry for you because... Ay, ay, ay. He's ripping these people apart. I will say I did really good with Johnny Storm on, was it Maestro? I think I did it on Act 4 Maestro. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Like, I really shouldn't be having any problems with these guys, right? Alright, see, that's when we're having a lot of fun. Start making the sound effects. We're having a good time. Get rid of some of this crap. I got so many heal potions sitting in my stash. I gotta get used. Gotta get them where they're gonna go away. It's just blasphemous to get rid of heal potions the wrong way. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie, I'm liking it a lot. So I'm gonna put on the extra bleed and see what it does. Well, that's what it does. It bleeds him a lot. Wow. He's something. Once you get him down, man, he's got so much potential going for him. It's insane. I'm just gonna keep it on the extra bleed damage, see what it does. Oh, look at that. Oops, that was my fault. Yeah, he's just going crazy. Or I could take away the, you know, it's just the fact that I could take away defensive ability accuracy, or I could take away the bleed, or I can give him the bleeds, or I can go into a perfect block stance where he's not going to hardly do any damage. That's just crazy. To me, that's crazy. Like, that's some potential and a half for a character. Be able to do those things. Here's my perfect block now. I'm still gonna do this stuff. I'm just not gonna do as much as. But put that with like, well, like I have it with Iron Will, and I have the little salve and all that, and it gives you. Hey, what's up, McGee Higgerson? How you doing, man? It gives you the ability to regen, basically. It's a small amount, but you're still regenning with perfect block. That's awesome. We are in the middle of showing off Ronin, man. That's what we're doing right now. He's got some really cool stances and utilities that have made... He's grown on me very quickly. I have a capture card that I use. So everything that you're seeing is going through a capture card, and then I'm capturing it to the computer. I use an Elgato HD60S, and I hook it up to a dongle on my phone to the capture card. And then I'm able to stream it. A lot of people use like the AirPlay or Reflector or a couple other different programs, but I actually like to do it this way better. It gives me better quality. Yeah, that's how you do it. And you can do anything that way through your phone. You're not just limited to the game. Yeah, Ronin, man, I'm telling you. He's growing fast on me. He's got so much potential in his built-in abilities, the stances. Get him down. First one's perfect block. Second one is defensive ability accuracy reduction. And the third one is the extra bleed. Yeah, he does. And his animations are really fun. His swipe back, his evade, reminds me a lot. It has like the distance of void, so it has a really long evade. So you can get out of the way of a lot of stuff. It's really fun. This is the first one of the month, so I'm really curious to see what Ebony Maw is gonna do, and Cold Obsidian. I think Maw should probably be a little bit more fun than Cold, maybe. I imagine Cold's gonna be a lot like a Hulk or a Rhino, but with a better set of moves. You got your first 4-star character, Falcon? I did a lot with my Falcon, man, because that's one of the first ones that I got too. And to tell you what, I'm gonna be doing really soon. I have a free-to-play account, trainer account, baby account, whatever you want to call it. That being part of the content creator program for Kabam, they are allowing us some starter up resources to help make these training videos. So I'll be streaming my first progression through, like how I did it when I first started out compared to now. So if you want to, hit the follow, man, and catch some of those. You should see, just like you, like I'll get my first 4-star real soon. I have a 3-star loot cage right now, and that's it. Everything else is a 2-star or 1-star. And then I'm just gonna work my way up, and I'll show you how I progressed quickly, how I did it. So that's pretty cool. That's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. What's up, Manny? How you doing? Watch this Ronin take out this coal. It's just crazy. Thank you very much, Jagerson. Oh, I don't know what this SP2 is. See that long, unblockable? It might be unblockable, but I got such a it's just like voids. In case you wanted to see what the special 3 looks like. Love it. Nice. Look at that, man. He just tore that dude apart. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways to progress in the game. If you're looking to progress like powerhouse progress, you need to do a couple of things different than if you're just wanting to casually play through and really kind of enjoy the experience. First and foremost, get to level, I don't know what level you are now, but get to level 9. Is it 9? No, 6. 6. Level 6 will unlock all the monthly events, quests, stuff. And also like getting into an alliance and stuff like that. Find yourself a good starter alliance, because the team rewards, the alliance rewards, make a big portion of how you get your resources to progress yourself further. That's kind of the start of it. And from that point, 2 things you got to keep in mind. All of the act stuff, that's permanent content that's never going away. All of the stuff that is like the monthly, that stuff is temporary. And those temporary ones are once a month. So once they're gone, they're gone. Finding an alliance, especially at lower levels, can be difficult. I'll go over all that in those videos that we have. I actually run the alliance that I'm in now. We're gold 1, about top 500 or so in AQ. That's what we roughly where we run. But yeah, I'm happy to, when I go through that, watch how I progress through. Watch how I make use of my energy refills, how you could time them so that you continually keep getting energy to keep yourself going further and farther. Watch how I use my experience potions. I'm sure you have them somewhere. When you get into an alliance, watch how I use I use my loyalty and I use my glory from the AQ. Those are the 2 things you got to really pay attention to. And as far as getting yourself extra on top of all that, like gold and stuff like that, then you got to run arenas. That's something I won't do on that account. I won't be running arenas, but that's something I would tell you to do. Run arenas. Start with the summoner arenas, the very first ones. Just, yeah. If you give me just one moment, I'll switch over and I'll show you what that account looks like. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up. I'll be right back. And then when I come back on, I'll log back onto the other one. I'll show you what my main account looks like. But I want to show you what the starter one looks like first. Okay, it's gonna load up. This is my starter account that I'll be using. And as you will see, I am just starting out. I'm level 7. Told you Luke Cage is my main guy. That's my base hero rating. I got nothing as far as masteries goes yet. I think I've had 2 points so far. My goal is to get that unlocked at level 9. That's going to be my first goal. Parry is like an absolute must for you. That's why it's like highlighted for you. Without that, you're kind of pointless there. Like I was telling you, things you want to focus on. These event quests, these are what go away every month, or 34 days, or however long they are, right? So you want to make sure you do those first, and then when you run, you do those, and you come to a point where you can't do any more, that's when you go back and start doing these story quests. However, you do want to keep advancing in the story quests as much as possible, because those are going to unlock bigger for you later on. There's times when you'll feel like you're plateauing, when you're not doing anything. That's when you gotta kind of evaluate how you do one versus another, event versus monthly story. So that said, is there anything else you want to see on my starter account before I switch back over? I'm pretty sure you want to see the main account stuff. That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm doing this for. Let me switch over and I'll show you my main. In the main, I can talk while I'm on the screen. In the main, I am at. I just recently hit one of my personal milestones. I hit 1 million hero rating. So I was really stoked when I hit that. I will eventually get another device to put, so I don't have to keep doing this back and forth switch. Baby steps, though. Baby steps. Okay. So you want to see... So yeah, 1,007,759 is my rating right now. This is my top 4. And then just start like this. These are my 6 stars. I've had a really bad pull from 6 stars. Like Iron Man Infinity War is probably the best. And Hulk Ragnarok was another good one. But other than that, they're all just bleh at best. Gamora could be better if she's awakened and we get some of her stuff up, because they've revamped her. But otherwise, yeah, there's nothing to write home about, especially like that Iron Fist, the Jane, Thor. Those are salty subjects for me. But I'll go to my 5 stars because that makes me feel much better when I show those. So, my 5 stars. Blade, Ghost Rider, Void, Hyperion, Spider-Man, all rank 5. And then as you can see, I got the Corvus, Iron Man, Archangel, Korg, Magic, Domino, Star-Lord, Sabretooth, so on and so forth. These are all my 5 stars here. And you can see on my my listing, I only don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 champions. So the grayed out champions are the ones you don't have. So I'm only missing 6 out of my collection right now. I would love to get a Thanos too. Haven't yet. And of course, Culver City, Ebony Mar aren't in the game yet, but their pictures are up here. And the only reason I have Ronin is because of the content creator program. He will be taken away from me tomorrow. I will not have Ronin anymore after today. Which is sad because like I said, I have been enjoying the hell out of playing him. Yeah, I'm not sure what else you guys want to say. What else you want to see? You want to see my masteries in here? That's important. These are my current mastery setup. Things I do recommend. Offense is pretty well good the way it's set. I wouldn't change too much on it, other than maybe eventually getting one in glass cannon and taking one away from somewhere else. Yeah, Venom, since they've redone him, has been really good. I really like Venom. He's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We used to play with somebody who really loved to play Venom. I don't personally like to play with him. He's a little too bulky. But yeah, they love to play with him. And Venom the Duck is really good once you get him down. He's got some really good utility to him. Anyway, that's offense. Here's defense. This one I really wouldn't change much. What I might eventually change is taking him out of the recovery and the solve. But for when you're coming up, those are ones that you want and will help you a lot. What I might do is take one out of stand your ground. I don't know. It's so hard to figure out. Actually, what I really might do, I would say, is drop one for Mystic Dispersion. And put it in that glass cannon. Because it gives me a little more damage, and Mystic's Dispersion isn't nearly as good as it used to be. Hey, man, we always get the shit characters at first. My first, few 6 stars, I shit you not, was Thor Jane Foster. Thor Jane Foster, Iron Fist, and then, who's that other one I got right away? It's terrible. Thor Jane Foster, Iron Fist. Oh, no, then I got Hulk Ragnarok. And then I got Angela. And then I got Punisher 2099. So, I mean, I remember my first 4-star? No. My first 5-star was Colossus. And at the time, because I was back then a newbie, I was like, oh, I got a 5-star Colossus. Like, I'm going to beat the game. I just won. It took me about 5 seconds to realize how terribly wrong I was. How really crappy that dude really is. Colossus is not a fun character at all. For me, anyway. Oh, got all that stuff. It's gonna expire my ISO. All that ISO gonna go away. Guess it's time to rank somebody up. But any other questions that you guys have before I take a break? I'm gonna take a quick break. But it'll only be a few minutes. I'll be back anyway. It's either getting him or Juggernaut or Black Panther. Juggernaut was okay. Black Panther, not Civil War, but regular Black Panther. He's actually really underrated because there's a lot of other characters that are better at what they do. But his Awakened ability, Lacerate, if you get that in a pretty high sync level, his bleeds are pretty insane. He can be a very viable player if you don't have anybody else. Juggernaut used to be really great on defense until people really kind of figured out how to get around his unstoppable. And so, yeah, if you had a Juggernaut and a stun immune, for a lot of players, that was game over. But then people got pretty good at intercepting, and they got pretty good at avoiding his unstoppable hits. So, yeah, he's not as effective anymore as he used to be. Which is sad, because I had him, and then I actually used a rank down ticket on him because it was doing me no good at all. Like I said, Venom's great, but don't count out that Black Panther. Honestly. Let me see if I can show you. I think I have him under here, yeah. His Lacerate, that goes up a lot as you get it at higher levels. In fact, instead of the 5-star, let me show you the 4-star. Because I'm pretty sure I have him maxed out here. Yeah, he's maxed out. So 436 laceration damage. Now, lacerate are the bleeds that last a long time. So you could stack those, and then with his awakened, it's a 7-second. Plus, you put on your deep wounds like I have, and that like increases it in another 3 or 4 seconds. So it's like 10 seconds of heavy bleed damage. They actually do go down really quick with that if they bleed. That's the thing. Like if they don't bleed, then there's no point in them. Or if they could figure out how to get rid of that bleed, like a Crossbones can do it, or a few others can just shrug it off. Rogue. He's not as effective as against those, but yeah, dude, don't count Black Panther out. Now, Black Panther Civil War, only good really for defense. And even that's kind of iffy. So it's up in the air. But I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, I'm going to open up crystals. So if you want to watch some crystal openings, stick around for a little bit. I'll be back in just a few minutes and take any more questions you have. So I'll be right back.
Ecstasy is a street name for the drug methylene deoxymethamphetamine, MDMA, an amphetamine-based synthetic drug with euphoric effect. Stimulant drugs speed up the messages between the brain and the body and can make a person feel more awake, alert, confident, or energetic. Tick, 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 or energetic. Tick, 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 ecstasy.
All right, I'm back. Thanks for hanging in there. And thanks for the follow, by the way, Mickey Gerson, if I didn't tell you earlier. Appreciate that a lot. And let's see, we're gonna do some crystals now. We're gonna do some crystal openings. One of the big things I want to make sure everybody is aware of is those antimatter crystals. They no longer open bounty missions, so they turned off the timer on them. You can get as many as you can because they're not going to be worth anything afterwards. So I'm going to load them up. I don't even know how many I have. Quite a few. So, if for you guys, don't forget to do this. It's going to be worth a ton of gold, I believe, is what you get out of it now. Not that I need gold, but I certainly don't need the crystals hanging around either. By the way, if you stack crystals, like I have 3,200. Yeah, finally out. I have like 3,200, and that's way too many. It actually slows your game down. So if you have too many crystals, it puts a strain on their servers. Their servers lag everybody out. So if you hear a lot of complaining about it, and you probably have seen the post from Kabam saying they're gonna mass open all these older crystals, that's why they have to clean them out. It's getting pretty rough for them. So 15,000 per 10. So keep that in mind. So right there is 60,000 gold. Just like that, 60,000 gold. Lesser so though. I know I can get one of these in. That's good for something later. So we got a couple of these now. Greater solo. Great. Those I use not because I can get XP anymore, but because when item use comes up, if you pop them, they're worth 100 per item use. So you can get your alliance up really quickly by hitting boosts. Even if you're not using them in arena or whatever, just pop them. And you'll still get the count and the bonus for your alliance, which is well needed. Alright, so I'm actually going to come back to the last stand stuff. So I don't need it. I won't need it, I guess. So I got some class 4 over here. Let's see. I'm not going to open any of those, but I do have apparently 4 premium crystals. Let's see what I get here. So, what's up, Jack? How you doing, man? Look at that. 2 3-stars out of 4 crystals. That's pretty awesome. You're never late, man. I just started opening crystals, so you're good. You did miss the Ronin stuff. Dude, Ronin? Pretty alright, man. I really enjoyed playing him. He's got like 3 stances in his utility, and if you get them down, like it's in a combo. If you do like a medium, light, first light gives you like perfect block chance, second light gives you ability accuracy reduction, and third light gives you extra bleed on top of your bleed. And so you hit to the light that you want and you swipe back instead of finishing your combo, and it permanently puts you in that stance. I got some massive stuff going on, dude. I was ripping it apart. I would have thought that too. Actually, I would have even put him on a lower until tonight when I was really getting into it. I would put him at a solid demigod, if not high demigod. Like, he's pretty freaking good. One of the things when he's awakened and one of his synergies with it's either Captain Marvel or Captain Marvel or maybe Moon Knight. One of the two. Anyway, whenever he blocks, it doesn't have to be a parry. Like Blades is a parry to get the bleed. It's just anytime he's blocking and somebody hits into it, there's a 50% chance you put a bleed on him. That's pretty dang good. It's actually really good. And one of them, I was able to get a regen out of him using perfect block stance and willpower and salve. I was able to actually regen most of his health that way. Took a little while because it's a slow regen, but that's saying something, dude. That's saying something. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Needless to say, I was ripping it apart today. You know what? I do want to open my dailies. I've been saving these for 12 days. Just to see, oh, look at that. I got a 4-star blade on my daily. That's pretty all right. And 7,200 tier 2 alpha fragments. I'll take it. Exactly. It can pay off. I will be completely honest, when I first played him, I just thought he was meh. But I've gotten to play him a lot more, and they're going to take him away tomorrow, so I only have really tonight and yesterday to really play with him. But tonight, yeah. He's somebody I'm going to probably go for when he comes out. Put it that way. As of right now. Now, that being said, I haven't gotten to play with the other guys yet. Eventually. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get the crystal shards. See if I can get another 4-star. I think another 4-star. Okay, let's see. We have 18,000 of these, so let's get one of those. Let's get 1, 2, 4, 6, 9 of these. Pop them. Did I get any 4-stars? Nope, just 2 more 3-stars. Well, you might as well stick around for this, man. It's not going to be awful long. I just want to see what I end up getting. I might actually have enough now. I pop those max 6. Let's get another. So, yep, I think that just put me over, didn't it? Alright, so 3 stars. Almost got enough for the 20,000. But this will definitely put me into the of course. I need to do that for my other account. You know, I have a baby account now that I'm doing stuff with, so I need to get my iPad out and get it hooked up for that one. Get all those shards. All those shards, all these max 6. That, oh, so close. So close. Alright. Go ahead and pop this Grandmaster. So we can spin one in the middle of all this. Anything over at 3 stars to win in this, to me, for this. Anything over 3 stars. Oh, a 5-star Korg would have been nice. I knew better than to hope for that, though. We know better than to hope for that, don't we? Alright. Let's pop a bunch of these 5-star or 4-stars. Eight 4-stars right now. 1, 2, 3, pop. 4-star. They should almost all be max synced, actually. A lot of them will be. And it looks like it just awoken. This one. But that puts me at I've been saving these since like the last week and a half. This is only a week and a half, by the way, that I've been saving these. Once I get uncollected, I'll have a bunch more too. But I got 4 5-stars to open up. 4 chances at the one I want. Here we go. This is no Cavalier. This is all just straight what I've been getting, man. So let's see. See if RNG is with me this evening. Probably not, but I have to be hopeful. Hype in the chat. Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on. Some good. Give me some good. Not a She-Hulk. You know what? That's all right. We'll get this out of the way. We'll get the She-Hulk out of the way, so we can make these next 3 count. Right? Get that out of the way. It's still 6-star shards. It's still a dupe on a 5-star. Now we're gonna get serious. I feel a ghost or oh. You know what? It's Hood. I still want to awaken my Stark Spider-Man. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. I didn't want to say it because now I know it's not going to come to pass, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. There he goes, twice. There goes Miles Morales. That's probably what they're going to give me. Iceman would be good. I could awaken my Iceman, but Red Skull is not what I wanted. That's about freaking worthless. There's that Stark Spidey already. I can awaken Iceman. I could get another new one that I don't have other than Red Skull, obviously. Yeah, he's one of my favorite villains, but in the game he sucks. Shaking my head, dude. Shaking my head. Look at that, I'm close to the next 6-star. I'll have the next 6-star probably tomorrow. Which is fine. Gives me something for that. But I did want to get some of these Last Stand Graders. I want to see if I can get the 5-star Awakening Gem. So I'm going to pop all 10 of these. So I can hopefully get an Awakening Gem. So if I get that, then I don't care. But this was a lot of saving up to get to this. 10 of these bad boys. I almost want to spend one and then pop the rest. Right, Manny? I mean, it's painful. Painful. I almost want to spin one just to see if it reels out and what the reel looks like. I'll do that. Look at that. Look at those 5 stars right there. I'm gonna spin this, and then I'll pop the rest and see what I get. Like I don't really want anything except the Awakening Gem. Hey, yay! 5 stars, signature stone, 4 star. All right, we're gonna pop these now. We're gonna just pop them out. 1, 2, 3, go. What did I get? Something good? The basic. 4 star. Got some 5 stars there. Almost got enough for another T4. Look at 2. That was. Ugh. Like, that's not gonna make me want to pop anything else. Well, now I'm just gonna save those. Like, I was gonna do another set, but I think we'll wait and just save some more up before I do that. That was pretty crappy. Thanks a lot, RNG. I appreciate you very much. You're awesome. Oops. Yeah, RNG just kicked my ass, guys. That was terrible. Maybe, though. Maybe it did it so that it's like, you know what? If you do a Cavalier Crystal right now, we're going to give you something good. Think that's what they're doing? I doubt that's what they're doing. But I have to have faith, man. I have to have faith. I gotta have faith, Jack. I gotta have faith, dude. I certainly don't have the luck, so I've got to keep the faith. Billy Joel told me to keep the faith. That may be a little older for you. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. It's quite comical, really. It's quite comical, really. Let's try this one more time. I can't end on a 3-star Black Bolt. I ended on a 6-star Black Bolt on my last 6 die. And it was oof. I wouldn't mind getting a 5-star Red Hope because I don't have one of those. Nope, can't end on that either. I want to end at least on a 4-star. If I can end on a 4-star, I'll be good. Please. Look, they even got me saying please. Like, really? Really? These have gone, they've gone down, man. Actually, I can't say that. That's the first, like, string of 3 stars. I've only had 2 strings like that. So, and the last one was a string of 4 or 5 before I busted it out. Let's see. Let's see. There's the 4-star. Alright, at least I got a 4-star. I don't care if it was KP. It is what it is. Let me pop my max 6 and I'll be done. For the night. Because you never know. Maybe you get something you don't want. I always do. Anyway. Alright, boys, that's it. That's it for the night. I'm pretty sure they're taking away... Oh, yeah, Ronin, by the way. Okay, in my book. Pretty sure they're taking him out. Star-Lord? Only if he's on a node that gives him armor ups, man. He should not have armor ups. He gets Furies. What are you playing where he's getting armor ups? He gets armor break. He can do shock. He can do water. And he can do a heal block. But no armor up. Is there a mastery that does that? I wonder if there's a mastery that does that. Be in defense. Might be that. Physical resistance. It's not that. It's not that. It might be that physical resistance. I don't know, dude. That would be my thought, was if it's not on a node and it was in arena, then it's either some sort of boost or some mastery, but I don't really see what it would be. Yeah, I don't really see up top what it would be. No, it was that. Wouldn't do that. Don't know, brother. Weird though. If it happens more than once, let me know so I can turn that in, because that ain't right. You get a capture of it if you could. If it happens again. But hey, with that, I'm gonna call it a night there, fellas, because I'm gonna do story time probably tomorrow. Pretty sure that Ronin gets taken back tomorrow, and then he's getting released later in the day. So look for Ronins coming to the contest for everybody to get. Probably around 1 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern time, or 11 o'clock Pacific time. But yeah, we'll probably do story time tomorrow, because that's always one of my most fun things to do, as everybody knows. So tune in or catch it on demand, and stay in touch for some pretty dope announcements coming up. I appreciate everybody's support, and I will talk to you on the flip. Peace.